Welcome to the StoneX Academy training series. In this episode, we're going to be going over navigating the grade screen. From the grade screen in the bottom left, the first icon you have is a back arrow. If you select that, it's just going to take you back to the home screen. Then you can select grade to get back into the grade screen. The next option I'll show you when we get to the side menu, that is going to be your working point, and that will be for if you need to do an offset or something to align. The next one is going to be your vertical offset. Right now I have a 4.2 foot offset. It's going to need a number. If you don't put a number in, it will give you this error. So it has to be 0 or something. If I don't have an offset in, it shows you where you're at real time for grade. If you put an offset in, that will obviously offset the difference for if you need to get down to your subgrade. The next option is just a view window. It's just going to be a loop of different views so you can find the one that best fits you. The next one is for point auto snap or line snap. If you need to select a line to grade to. Then we have our GNSS tab. This is going to give you your live readouts for radio, your northern, easting, and elevation for your left, right, and center, as long as your satellites, your latency, anything else related to GNSS. The arrow on the side at the top, the center is going to be your hydraulic reference points, what you want to work from. On the left side, you have your hydraulic controls for up and down, and the right side is for your angle. Up is faster, down is slower. Below that, we have our cutting edge blade wear section if you need to make an elevation change to your real-time elevation. Then we have our guideline that will change with the left, right, center for your working tool point. Then we have our brightness and background color. If you need to change the background to help you see certain color lines, that's where you do that. And if you need to dim or brighten the screen, next one down, we have our volume. If you want to hear tones when you get close and on grade, it will beep. Then we have our centering. No matter where you are on the site, if you select that box, it will bring you right back over your machine. Then you can zoom in and out from there. The hand below that is for 3D. It's for panning or rotating. You can see that here in our 3D view. At the top right, we have our layers and our surface window. The surface window is just how far around you want the model to be loaded. Keeping it smaller will help the panel run a little bit quicker. Then we have our files if you need to select a different file or model from where you're working. The next 4 tabs are for your surface shading and triangles. It will kind of filter out where you're at if you need to see or hide the triangles, or if you want it shaded, or if you want it shaded with no triangles. And then if you want the surface area shaded a different color, that's where you select all that. Then if you want to turn your line work on and off, and then towards the bottom, we have our points, and then the 100 tag is if there was text inside the model, it would turn that on. The very bottom is for collecting points. You would hit the yellow plus, and then you can name the point and hit store. Then at the top left and top right, we have our AML and AMR. That is for your automatic left and automatic right. You will need to press and hold each of those to turn them yellow in order to use the automatics on your joystick. Thank you for watching this episode, and tune in for the next one.